Going live. Yes, we are live. We are on YouTube. I'll see you guys on YouTube. Bye. All right. Let's get this thing going. Okay, I think we are all set. Phone is about to die, but that's okay. Who cares about the phone? Let's make sure live chats are working. Sometimes they aren't, sometimes they are. So I don't know. Supposedly it's working. What's up, everybody? This is Major League Hatz, and this is ML Hatz Podcast, episode number 20. It is Thursday. It is 59:50. Hatz McGee, I'm glad you were the first one to make it. What's going on, my buddy? How you doing today? I hope everything is doing okay. Did you do anything special for 59:50? I went to Lids. I picked up a hat, and also I picked up my last custom order hat. So I'll show you guys that real quick. I had a request for this hat because I could sometimes get the hat that people want to their size. So I had a special 7 3/8 size requested. So they wanted the white crown with the ML hats and that red, white, and green, like the Mexico Italian colors. So I picked that one up, and yeah, we're gonna see it has number 13 because this is a limited edition, 13 of 20. After these ones sell, there are going to be no more numbers on the back. So honestly, that is why I sell them for a little bit more. But I just wanted to show you that, and I also picked up another couple of hats as well. But before we get started, since apparently during the hockey game, I was drunk. I don't agree with it considering I didn't even drink nothing. Let's see, about to head to work. Unfortunately, where are you working at, Hatz McGee? It's good that you have the job going on. Mexico Italian. Yes, I call that my Italian version, and then I have another one for the Mexico, but he liked that one as the Mexico, so I'm calling it the Mexico Italian. Good point, Mike. Let's see. By the way, I thought I'd let you know I'd idolize you, man. I'm working on a thank you video. I appreciate that. Thank you, Hatz McGee. Don't worry. Everybody, you're still part of the Hat Club Society. You never left, just so you know. Finally, it works. So I apparently was drunk last night, which I don't know how you guys can get drunk with no alcohol. And I'm fat. But, being fat, that's okay. I am 6'5", 300. So, being 6'5", you're just naturally going to be fat. It's just how it is. I eat more than other people. So I'm okay with being fat. But the drunk part, whatever. But I want to reassure you guys something real quick. Since I apparently was drunk last night, I figured, why not today's drink of choice be this nice Kettle One Citron inspired by small batch craftsmanship. I know, Johnny G, you don't drink, but I'll drink one for you. Michael, you got a kid at home now, so you can't really be drinking too much with the kid around. This is a nice citrusy flavor. Usually I'll mix this with Pepsi or something, but apparently I was drunk. So to the trolls last night, who obviously have never watched any of my shows, I am going to take a shot for the trolls. Remember, 21 to drink responsibly, stay at home and drink like I do. So here's to the people of yesterday. So here you guys go. As good. And as you guys can see, I use my San Francisco Giants shot cup. So that's to the trolls from yesterday, because apparently I was drunk. Morons. Let's see here. Hail Avis, you had dislike dweebs. I did have dislike dweebs, as I was showing you. I got a couple dislikes. The dislikes almost outweigh the likes on the live stream yesterday, which is ridiculous. So today's hat for 59.50. I wanted to be a little bit different in a sense. I know Hatter doesn't like being different. He says he wants everybody to be the same, so he wants people to take his stickers off. I like trying to be a little bit different. And as a hat connoisseur, as a hat collector, on this special momentous day, I did want to be a little bit different. So I broke out the Montgomery Biscuits butter style cap. If you guys don't know, Montgomery Biscuits are the AA team of the Tampa Bay Rays. Montgomery was leading his tribe. Yeah. By the way, Michael, just so you know, there has been an intern added from Professor Hatter's channel, and his name is Intern Mike. So Hatter came up with the name Mike. So Mike and Montgomery are actually hanging out together. So sometimes Montgomery brings Mike on over. So it's not a knock on you. I just want you to make sure you're clear of that. Hatter actually came up with the name. And then he has another intern, Billy. We'll see if Billy makes a rare appearance on the show as well. But right now we have disliked tweets of Mike and Montgomery. I will easily change that if that bothers you. But trust me, it's not after you. Trust me on that one. I'm working for Avis and Little Caesar, Serge. Oh, that's good. Little Caesars I like. Avis, that's good. That's a very good. I'm happy for you. Honestly, that is really good. So, sorry. Got a little burp. Oh, let's see here. That eyes look like the Cookie Monsters. Hey, Dan D9, how you doing? I was just, if you missed it, I took a shot for the disliked dweebs from yesterday because apparently I was drunk, which obviously I wasn't. So, yeah, Michael, you let me know if you're okay with the intern Mike name. Has nothing to do with you. Like I said, I'll change it because I don't want to offend you. You're one of my best guys on here. So, sorry for being late watching the Hurricanes game. Don't worry, Dan D9. We were having Hatter issues, as I like to call them, technical issues. So, and then, of course, I got my Montgomery matching biscuits shirt on, which was actually a lot of fun because when I went over to the mall today, see, this is why I love it. I don't wear this hat that much, but when I wear this hat with this shirt combo, I get a lot of funny looks, and they're not like funny like this guy's nuts look. They're looking at me like, what is he wearing? I have never seen a hat like that. So that's kind of why I busted out. And as soon as I walked in the lid store, the manager dude, he's actually really cool. His name's Jonathan. He took a look at me and he smiled. And you know he got a kick out of it. And so do all the other people that kind of see me. And yeah, so, you know, if you want to get a message across about your hat collection, break out a hat like this every once in a while. Maybe not necessarily this one, but one that's going to kind of stick out a little bit. Let's see. Sorry. Okay. Tell them you play for the Biscuits, I wish. Just like Hatter, his interns, I have brothers. Yeah, I like your brothers. Brother Booze McGee and Gangster McGee. Yes, I like your brothers. That's actually kind of funny. But I have a couple hats to show for you guys today. But before we get started, if you guys are not aware or keeping up with the Warriors almost blew the 20-point lead last night. They actually, in fact, went down by a couple points during the game. They did eventually end up coming back, but it was at a price. Now, it wasn't nothing that the Rockets did, but Kevin Durant took a shot, and he just kind of came down kind of lame. He didn't have any feet or anything under him, and they said it was his Achilles at first. You know, everybody's speculating, but right now it looks like he has a calf strain. He is going to be obviously out now for Game 6 and potentially Game 7. The Warriors did eventually win the game, so they are leading the series 3-2. So they're going back to Houston, and we'll see on Friday if the Warriors can close it out now that they don't have Durant. Let's see here. Gangster James and Tits are my brothers. Is Gangster? Wait, did you change their names? Hatz McGee, Jeff, did you change their names? Gangster James. I thought it was Gangster McGee and Boobs McGee or Tits McGee. So you have to correct me on that. Is that butter on the center of the hat? Yes, it is. It's butter with the M right there. See that? There you go. It's, you know, like my little post said on IG. I wanted to be smooth as butter. Ha! Stupid, I know. So, anyways, let's see. No, there's 3 brothers. Oh, okay. I suddenly craving for a biscuit. Chicken and biscuits there. You got to go chicken and biscuits, Johnny G. So anyway, so Kevin Durant now is out for Game 6 and Game 7. So we'll see. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. So that's going to suck. They did end up winning, though. The Warriors did. So that's good. And the Sharks, as you guys know from the live stream, the Sharks did win. They won the series. They are moving on. They are playing St. Louis. By the way, if you guys have not been following Hatter on Instagram, he is now wearing his Carolina Hurricanes hat. And yeah, we'll see what he's wearing tomorrow because you guys know how that's going. Sorry, guys. I need a shave. I'm growing it out. I don't even know why I said I'm growing it out because this is like all I get. So, yeah, I decided I'd go for a more mature looking face because apparently I look too young. So, go figure. Let's see. Go Rockets. My H-Town is bleeding through. hockey beard. I don't want hair on my biscuits. Yeah, but Dandy Nine, don't you actually have to have a beard to call it a beard? I don't even know what to call this. I call it just garbage on my face. Like it reminds me like I have a dirty face and I need to clean it up. So I might leave it on for a little bit. I don't know. This is honestly, this takes me like what, a week and a half to 2 weeks to grow it just like this. So, anyways, go Rockets, Peach Fuzz. Hey, this ain't no Peach Fuzz. This is right here, Peach Fuzz. This is actually kind of a couple little hairs I could grab. You know, sad truth is, guys, my 16-year-old son has a better and fuller mustache than I do, and it's kind of sad. It's not completely full, but it's clearly obvious he's got more hair than I do on his lip than I do. So minor leagues, he's rocking the hair. I can't blame technology. I can blame technology. Hatter, I learned that from you. Always blame technology. So before I came in, I kind of wanted to do the live stream at the TV again, but me talking kind of loud annoyed the wife. But I wanted to watch that Raptors and Sixers games. I really want the Sixers to move on, but the Raptors are up in the series. I just really like the progress that the Sixers have been able to achieve this year or made this year. They probably aren't going to beat the Raptors. It's just a given, but I'm really happy with their progress. And it just gives the people of Philadelphia and Sixers fan a lot of hope that next year it could potentially be their year. I'm not saying they're going to win the championship next year because that means I'd have to count out the Warriors. But I really like the progress that the Sixers are making. They're going in the right direction, and they are the emphasis of what rebuilding really means. It's kind of like the Cubs and the Astros. They drafted really good. They hired, I don't know, I don't want to say they hired a good coach because, like I told you guys, I think coaches get too much credit, and then they get blamed too much. But they drafted really good. They're playing really good. They're meshing really good, and they're finally winning. So they're winning. They're learning what winning is all about. So what do we got here? Sixers winning and good. Good about what, Hatter? Hey, man, I got to head to work. Please look out for my thank you video. Hashtag H-Town born and proud. No problem. I will. Have a good day at work. Jeff, Hatz McGee. Don't work too hard, though, but bring in that money because you got to get those hats. Why am I getting messages? Who's messaging me? Don't people know I have a show? Anyways, I want to show off a hat. Now, everybody kind of forgot. What's up, LG Mac 73? ¿Qué pasa? Were you watching the Marlins game earlier? I think they were playing the Cubs. It was 11:20 my time, and so it would have been 2:20, I believe, your time because you're in Miami. So did you watch that game earlier or no? See you later, Hatz McGee. Have a good one. Anyways, so some of us forgot about the Bird Box Challenge, and I have a hat left over. And the thing is, the people that won the Bird Box Challenge, only one person actually claimed the prize. So I guess I have a hat. Now, the good part is I have a hat. So, yeah, I did. How did it go? Because are the Marlins doing any good? Fly the W. Rizzo had a home run. That's like all they're doing, but they are playing in Chicago. Cubbies won. Chubbies won. So, yeah, I can't wait till the Marlins get good. I really hope, that the Marlins in Tampa Bay do not turn into the next Montreal Expos. They got to turn around. As people have been talking for years about how Tampa Bay has really dwindled on attendance, and now that the Marlins are, I really hope that they don't try to move one of those teams out. Miami and Florida have a very good fan base, but the fan base is basically, especially in the Miami area, you got to win some games, and it pretty much goes for everywhere. Like the other night when Mike Fiers was pitching no-hitter, the freaking stadium was virtually empty, and that's pretty sad because the A's are actually a pretty decent team for a small market team. So that kind of sucks. I hope they're able. Tampa is on the verge of moving away. And I don't want to see that happen because they're talking about expanding. How is MLB going to talk about expanding if they can't even support a team in Tampa Bay? And yes, Tampa Bay is more of a retirement type community. And I believe they're located in St. Petersburg anyway. So they're not even really in the main Tampa Bay area. I went there one time. I thought it was fine, but then again, I don't live there, so I don't know what the difficulties are of getting there. I just hope that they don't move away. I hope, if anything, they move more into the Tampa Bay area where it's a little bit more busier, closer to transportation, and people can just go down, kind of like a Vegas atmosphere, where when people travel to Tampa Bay, they're going to go to the game, or if they travel to Miami, they're going to go to a Marlins game. That's what I kind of hope for them. Most of their fans are in bed by 6. Yes, they are. Marlins aren't going nowhere. I hope not. But yeah, that stadium's virtually empty every time I see a game. Hey, what's up, Brim Hype? How you doing? So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys what the Bird Box Challenge, one of the hats were that was never claimed. Now, like I said, the good part is I have another hat, but the sucky part is this hat don't even get counted in the collection, because the idea was to get people to participate. So I had to pick up a snapback. Now, I don't know. Some of you guys might like this. You guys let me know. Tampa attendance is less than 10K per game. That is sad. 10K for a professional baseball. I mean, come on. If I lived in Tampa and I had the ability, if I lived in freaking closer to Oakland, I'd be having freaking more games than I go to now. I mean, I was a little disappointed. Just so you guys know, I was mentioning that I was going to go to the A's game tomorrow, and that changed. And the main reason why is because I couldn't get the seats I wanted, and it seemed pretty packed. And so, because they're doing fireworks, they're doing hip hop, and then they're doing like a Levi 510 type celebration. And so it seemed pretty full for an A's game, which is, I'm really happy for the A's. But I'll probably have to go to the A's in the summer during like a week time game, so I can get kind of seats I want. The ticket prices were not that bad, but I just felt like $150 for an A's game was a little high, and especially since I couldn't get the seats that I wanted. Parking was like $30, and that's the other part that I get annoyed about, was the tickets themselves were $50, so that's not too bad. But then the fees for the transaction were $20, and parking was $30. Why is that? Why is parking $30? I understand if the Warriors are playing next door, so the parking is always a little bit higher. Sometimes I've had to pay like $40, not knowing that was going on. But that just seems a little high. $30 for parking. So anyways, I will be going to the Modesto Nuts game tomorrow. I already got the tickets, and it's going to be the Modesto Nuts, which is the high A team of the Seattle Mariners, versus the Lancaster Jethawks, and they're the high A team of the Colorado Rockies. Let's see here. Their stadium is a dump, isn't it? If you're talking about the Marlins, it's actually not. I actually like it. 5950, 950. Forget 950. I actually like the Marlins Stadium, and I like Tampa Bay. It wasn't too bad. Tampa Bay actually has a nice, cool little museum attached to it. So if you get there early, go check out their museum. I'm in Orlando, originally from New York. Most people in Florida, especially down here in Central, are fans of other teams. One of the reasons for the lousy attendance here. Yeah, and they only really go to the games. Like, the only like true diehard like Tampa Bay Ray fan that I know is Dick Vitale. He's a huge basketball analyst for college basketball, and he's a stated huge Tampa Bay Rays fan. So, other than that, most people are Red Sox fans or Yankees fans. So the only time the stadium really gets full is like if the Yankees are coming town, or the Red Sox. And that kind of unfortunately goes for the same thing with Oakland, with the Red Sox and the Yankees. As soon as those guys pop around, man, everybody, Dodgers, the same thing. Everybody's a freaking Dodgers fan. Everybody's a Red Sox, Yankees fan. So it's kind of sad. So anyway, I wanted to show you this hat. And the part of the reason I picked up this hat, because if you guys remember, when the NBA was going on, it's obviously still going on, but during this time was that, where was the All-Star game? Charlotte. So I picked up this nice, interesting Charlotte Hornets hat, and this was going to be one of the giveaways. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I thought this was a really, really good Charlotte Hornets hat. It has this nice velvet front bill here. You got this like metallic logo right there. I don't want to say it's iron on, but it is a full logo. It's not like stitched on or anything. You have this diamond or hexagon type pattern going on. Right on the side, you have a Charlotte Hornet, little Hornet guy right there. So that's actually pretty cool. You have your new era flag right there. In the back, you have your basketball Jerry West logo, and then you have your snapback, which is in a grayish color, which is really nice. And then check that out. Underneath, you have the Charlotte Hornets underneath the brim. That's really sweet. Black sweatband, obviously no size. Engineered exclusively for NBA players. So this is obviously considered a 950. And so that was going to be one of the hats that I was going to give away. But like I said, 2 people never claimed the prizes, so I still have it. So not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I think this is a very good hat. I wouldn't say that it's for everyday wear or anything. You would only probably break it out once in a while, but I feel like this would be a very good hat to wear. Just like I said, if you want to walk around, especially if you live like a place like Houston or LA or any Miami, and you're walking around with this teal Charlotte Hornets hat, you're definitely going to get some looks on that. So, if you can see the fabric, it's really soft and it goes each way. So it's pretty neat. I like it. Professor Hatter, yes, most of the time anyways. Yep, I'm a Mets fan. Same thing that happens in Marlins Park at the sea of blue and orange. Prom dress hat. Is that one of the NBA draft hats? I don't think so. There was never no indication that it was an NBA draft hat, so don't quote me on that. I never saw anything stating it was an NBA draft cap. So I am just going to say, no, it was not an NBA draft cap. But I thought it was a good cap, and I wish somebody would have been able to claim it. So I have this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Any suggestions? Let me know what I should do with this. Other than that, I'll probably just keep it. It's not counted into the collection because it is a snapback. I don't count snapbacks currently in my collection. And if I do, they're counted on their own on their separateness. So they're not counted in the total collection. So is that what? Let's see here. They wore the 5950 version. Save it for a rainy day. Can't wear that in the rain. That's velvet, man. That's velvet. Can't wear that in the rain. The other hat that I wanted to show you guys. Did anybody else take advantage of the Lids $5 sale? The heck? Oh, stickers. Got to take the stickers off like Hatter says. Well, at least the price tag sticker off. Did anybody else take advantage of that $5 lid sale that was going on the other day? The fabric on the brim looks like what a pimp would have as a cloth in his car. My lids didn't have anything good. So I went into Lids to pick up, some of my ML hats, try to finish out the order there. And I figured out, okay, I'll take a look and see what they have. Now, unfortunately, they didn't have a lot. I did pick up one hat. Some of you guys have already seen it. Some, I've told people whatnot when they asked me what I picked up. All basketballs at my Lids. My lid didn't have anything good. All basketball. Got a couple of 2018 Marlins black and orange hats. Fitteds, or what kind of hats were they? So I was fortunate enough because you guys know that I collected like one baseball hat from every team. And then I've been trying slowly to collect one basketball hat, one hockey hat, and one football hat from every team except for one football team. And if you guys have been watching my videos, you know what football team I will not buy a hat from no matter what. But when I saw this hat for $5, I mean, I couldn't pass it up. So I had to get, bam, the New York Knicker bottoms, boxers, whatever, the New York Knicks. It's a nice hat. I mean, I will wear it once in a while, but obviously I'm not a Knicks fan. I'm just not a big fan of the Knicks overall, but I like the colors with the royal blue. The Knicks logo says it was $15, but this was the $5 special. So just for Hatter, we are going to take off the price tag. And I'm kind of giving Hatter kind of shit about the stickers because if you guys don't know, he made a sticker video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's an interesting take. I am taking off the price tag, the little $15, but we are not taking off the $59.50 Hatter. We don't take those off on this channel. Eventually, they'll probably come off, but we leave them on, and we ain't lazy. We just like leaving them on. Anyways, you got a gray underneath, the black sweatband. You got your Jerry West logo in the back, and I really like how they put it. Excuse me, guys. I really like how they put it in the back with the orange in there with the white. So I really like that. You guys tell me what you guys think, because a lot of the times, they'll probably they usually put like a darker color. So I like it with that orange and white on that Jerry West logo. Black button, blue eyelets, blue button. I did it reverse. Sorry, guys. Hell, G Mac not cool. Let's see. Prefer Hatter, go jump off a cliff. Why is Hatter jumping off a cliff? What happened? Welcome to the Snapback family. I would have gotten you a Grizzlies color prism if you wanted it. Let's see. Professor Hatter, go jump off a cliff. Why is Hatter jumping off a cliff? Hey, LG Mac, not cool. All hats are good hats. Wearing my great dad hat. Okay. Oh, Knickerbockers. Thank you, Brim Hype. I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't remember the Bockers part. I don't know why. Just didn't really dawn on me. Why is Hatter jumping off a cliff now? I don't know. Anyways, so I really like this one. And like I said, for $5, really? I couldn't pass it up. I didn't have it in the collection. And I really wish they had a Toronto Raptors hat that I wanted. But of course, they didn't have my size. So I really wish I could have got a few more of these. I was talking to some of the employees there at Lids. And here's where sometimes being an employee is a good thing. One employee picked up like 2 or 3 of the $5 specials. And the other employee picked up like 4 of the $5 specials. So come on. The employees have the real hookup. So, yeah, but I did pick up one, and I'm happy about that pickup. So that's a good one. Now, I do have an unboxing to do, but let's see what is going on in the community. Why is Hatter jumping off a cliff wearing my great dad hat? Okay, so we're still there. Any updates, Dan D9, on the hockey game? Anybody going on? And then basketball game. Anybody have any updates? And what... Let's see here. And did anybody do anything special for 5950 day? I mean, I went to Lids. I picked up one hat, but I'm going to save it for a video. It's right here in the bag, but I'm saving it for a video because it ties into something else that I picked up. So I'm going to save that for later. Let's see here. Hatter is welcoming me to the Snapback family, and homie, don't play that. Still tied 1-1. No hockey for me, at least not the Eastern game. Still mourning the island. Okay. Yeah, Hatter. Yeah. I don't, like you guys know, I'm not going to start picking up snapbacks. I might pick up a couple like when I reach like 1,000 subscribers, but definitely not picking up too many snapbacks. I only, honestly, you guys know, pick that one up because I remember one hat that's in here, but I can't remember the other hat. So let's take a look at it. Let's see. Yep, 2 hats. Okay, let's see here. Does anybody need a $100 wine voucher? Anybody need a $100 wine voucher? There you go. If you guys want to use that, go for it. I don't care. Whee! And here's another one of those expired 20% off. Was this Fanatics coupons expired on 3/31? If anybody wants to try out that code, let's see if I could do it. There you go. Go for it. Sorry, it's backwards, but I'm sure you can figure it out. Obviously, it said it expired on 3/31, so remember that. Let's see here. Say yes to hat diversity. Hat diversity is one thing. But yeah, no to hat diversity. Diversity to everything else. Okay, so let's take a look at these hats. Oh man, I already know I'm going to be stumped on one hat because I'm going to be honest, guys, I have not remembered all of the names for the 2019 Copa series, the Fun Cup series. I think I remember the affiliation of the team, but I forget the actual name. So I'll start with the easy one. The first one that we have is BAM! The Lexington Legends. This thing is freaking awesome. I've previewed this hat on my Major League Hats Most Wanted hat a couple times. So when this hat finally popped up, I was freaking extremely happy to get it. I don't know why, but I just love this hat with that Mario style mustache and the blue and the green. It just looks really nice with that white outlining. A nice clean green bill, green crown, eyelets, button. You have a nice, see, I actually like that with that blue New Era flag. I kind of wish they would have did the eyelets and the button in the green as well. But, this is not that bad. It's a nice matching green, and it matches the mustache right here, which has the green in it as well. On the back, you have, by the way, I got some more information on this Batterman logo and the origins of it. So make sure you guys stay tuned to one of my future videos because I am going to clear by the issues on the Batterman. I'm no longer going to refer to as the Jackie Robinson Batterman because, in fact, that's actually false information, and I'm pretty confident I got the right information. So I'm going to share that on a future video. So this is the Batterman, and he looks really nice in that white, blue, and green color with the white silhouette going around it. You got your black underneath, black sweatband, 7 5/8, 100% polyester. So as you guys can see that. So this one is freaking nice. I've been really wanting to get this one, and not just because I needed it for the collection, but just because I really liked it. If you guys also don't know, the Lexington Legends are a Royals, Kansas City Royals affiliation. So put that on. See, 7 5/8 fits out really good. So I like that one a lot. Quality, Hartford Whalers colors. I dig it. And agree. Let's see here. Say yes to have diversity. Pringles mustache. Nice colors. So yeah, so I finally got this one, which is really nice. Now, guys, I might need a little help because I gotta be honest. I don't know how many, like, if you had to sit down and think without looking them up, and you just had the images right in front of you, so, and you had the names on like another side of the paper, how many of the 73 teams could you guys match up without looking up none of them? I could say I could probably get maybe 50, and I could take an educated guesses on the last 23. So with that being said, I'm going to show you the next one. Let's see if I can cheat a little bit on the no. Anyways, you guys will have to help me out because I don't want to look this up. But we have BAM! Do you guys remember what this one is? I don't want to say. I think it was the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs one. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to look it up. You know, so I like this one because I like the frog, and it does look like a Phillies affiliation. So if you guys don't know, Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs, of course, are the AAA team of the Phillies. But it looks like it's Phillies colors because you got your navy blue right there. You got the red. You got the silver. And you got the red color right here, red all the way around. There is nothing on the tags to indicate which affiliation it is. So this is my bad. It's been sitting in the box for a couple weeks. See, Carolina on a power play. This has been sitting in the box for a couple weeks. So honestly, I forgot what was in the box. And even though I don't show you guys the invoices, you guys know that invoices aren't really coming along with the orders anymore. So yeah, I'm going to have to relook this one up. This was one of my favorite ones to pick up, and that sounds kind of dumb since I can't remember which team it goes to, but the logo itself is actually really sweet. So let me know what you guys think. Ribbit the sticker off. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, here you go, Hatter. Here you go. By the way, just for Hatter, guys, whenever I buy new clothing, I am going to leave the stickers on just for Hatter. There we go. I took off the sticker. There you go, Hatter. Let's see here. So any help on this one? Oh, that's the Lehigh Cookies. Okay, so I had the Lehigh part right. See, I was in the ballpark. And Cookies. Okay, so I was, I'll give myself 50% credit because I got the Lehigh Valley Phillies affiliation. Got it right. So, yes. So that's what we got here, 7 5/8, and this one is made 100% polyester as well. So let me know, guys. Now, I will tell you, I won't probably wear this one a lot just because of all the red. You know, there's a lot of crazy people out there with the colors in a sense, but I really like it a lot. If I wear, like, you know, blue jeans and a white t-shirt, definitely be able to wear it easily, but, you know, it's not like I can't really bust it out with, let's see, where's that shirt at I had? Oh, where'd it go? Yeah. Oh, I got a perfect idea. Should bust it out with this neon orange shirt. So what do you guys think? So those are the hats that I wanted to show you. I do have, like I said, 2 surprises and future videos coming up. There's one in here and there's one in here. Those ones go together, so I am saving them for a future video. So what is going on? Let's see here. Other than that, you guys, not a lot going on. We talked a lot yesterday during the hockey game. I do got a little bad news. I will be going back to work starting Saturday. I'll be working for 2 weeks straight, and hopefully nothing happens this time. My dad's still in the rehab facility, so hopefully not. He's getting better, of course. Just so you guys know, keeping you guys updated. He's still not home. I'm not sure when he's coming home. I was originally told 2 weeks, so I'm not being told anything different. So I'll have to go check on him. But as long as everything is cool with him, and I'll find out more information shortly. I won't unfortunately be able to do a live stream for the next 2 weeks. I just don't have any time in the day, unfortunately. And then right after I finish all the working, all those days straight, I will be going back to Vegas, because where else am I going to get my tattoos at but other than Vegas? So I'm going to get some more work on more of my Major League Baseball sleeve tattoo going on that I like doing. And so I'll be in Vegas. And then, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to Modesto. So if anybody's in Modesto, you want to stop by and say hi, stop by. I'll be at the Nuts game. So let's see here. You should watch the Kayla Harrison fight tonight. I don't know who Kayla Harrison is. I'm sorry, Dan D9. Never been much into MMA or boxing. I don't know why. Just to me, two people hitting each other for no apparent reason. I don't know. I guess that's kind of a silly philosophy if you think about it, because I watch wrestling and in a sense they're not hit. Well, I guess they're hitting each other in a sense for reasons because they build up the storyline, but that's about it. Let's see here. She's a better judo fighter than Rousey. Those are fighting words, Dan D9. I like Ronda Rousey. I think she's actually really cute. She's currently out right now. She's family vacation is kind of what she said. So she won 2 gold medals in the Olympics, 2 people fighting for hat money. See, that's a real fight. We need to get a fight club going for hat money fighting. What do you guys think? I don't know how good that would work out, but that could be interesting. I mean, hey, we all need hat money, man. Did anybody participate in the hat club drops that were happening like every hour? I'm just gonna be honest, man. I'm broke, so I couldn't do it. Plus, like I said, I picked up 1 hat from Lids, so there was my hat money for the day. And I just gonna be honest, personally, loser gets snapback, right? Personally, I like Hat Club a lot. I like their products. I like their different designs, but it makes no sense to me as a consumer why Hat Club would do something like that. I understand the day being $59.50, but for what? 7 hours, 6 hours, every hour they're dropping a new hat. And in some cases, the hats were actually pretty cool looking. They even dropped a mystery box that comes with 3 hats for like $60. And honestly, if I had the money, I'd probably pick up the mystery box because you don't know what's going to be inside. And I don't have a lot of Hat Club hats anyways, or Dionic brands or whatever potentially they could throw in the box. So I'm pretty confident I wouldn't get any doubles. So I would actually consider doing that, picking up the mystery box. But my whole point is, why does Hat Club do that? Because their hats are $40, $45. They're dropping 3 hats. So, you're potentially going to spend $240 on hats. And the other thing is, if you're only buying 1 hat per transaction, they're probably charging you for shipping, because Hat Club usually only gives you free shipping when you do minimum orders. So that's going to raise it another $5. That's another 30. So you're spending like $270 for the day on hats. And I love hats, don't get me wrong, but you got to take care of your bills and your family first before you buy the hats. So, you want, as Hat Club, in my sense, it's like, why are you dropping all these hats? You're just kind of killing the consumer in a sense. And you're not encouraging to come back and buy more hats, because on top of that, they're probably going to do a drop on Saturday potentially, and then they do a Tuesday drop. Johnny G has it written down on the calendar. Let me know, Johnny G, of the drops if I got it right. And so it's like, I don't know why they would drop so many hats in such a short amount of time, especially since they already dropped their Arachnid hat the other day. And then I know that they said they were talking about coming out with a robot type hat fighting another hat. So those were like 2 more hats. Let's see. Today I got it. I got a Cubs hat $59.50 with a mesh back. I saw that. That was pretty good. Not today's. Picked up one of Hat Club Sculptas earlier in the week. Erie Pinatas supposed to be here tomorrow. That's going to be a good one, Brim Hype. That Pinatas one. That one's really good. I like the colors, and that freaking Fresno Lowriders hat was freaking sick. Johnny G picked it up, and that one was one of the few that sold out really quickly, and I'm jealous on that one. Let's see. Okay, so I just don't understand that why Hat Club did that. They just dropped so many hats. And then the other thing is, like, when I did go to Lids, I was kind of curious and interested in picking up a hat maybe that said had the little patch on the side that said the 5919. But what they told me was like that is like an add-on patch. So basically, you pick out a hat, and I didn't even inquire to see how much it would cost to add on the patch. I'm sure it's probably there's basic embroidery price, so $5 to $10. But it's like then you gotta wait for it, and depending on how busy they are, what's that gonna take? A half? I mean, they told me it takes 20 minutes to embroider a hat, but that's if they're not busy. So you're still spending another half hour, and if you really got nothing to do, like I was at the mall. What am I going to do for a half hour? That seems like forever. And I just had to go. So I wish they would have had already a few hats already made up. I probably would have definitely picked one up if they already had it up. So I'm just curious. Did anybody actually do that with the hats today where they got that 5919 patch on the side? Because actually that would have been pretty cool. Let's see. If you buy a Armed Forces Day hat 5/9 through 5/27, you get double points at Lids. Well, and then see Brim Hype. Absolutely best they did. IMO. Let's see. Did you check the $25 Hat Club sale section? I did not. I wanted to, but I did not. Agree. They used to have personalization options on the website, right? Yes, they did. Back when they had their own. I know we're already been down the road, this road. Yes, they did have that. It's not. It's pretty much been taken away. So you have to like go in the store and get everything personalized. So I'm just saying, if they would have had more of those ready, I would have been really happy about it. Now, the double point thing about the Armed Forces hat, I mean, they released the hats, like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. So a lot of people already got those hats. So it's like, in those hats cases, one hat doesn't look any different than the other hat. It's like, I could buy a bunch of All-Star hats and they have different variations, different colors. But when it comes to like the Armed Forces hats or the Memorial Day hats, for the most part, unless it's like a 4th of July type hat, they're all the same type structure, same colorway, everything. So it's like, if I already have a Giants Armed Forces hat, why really do I want to pick up another one that's virtually the same? I mean, I guess, I mean, I know I buy in like World Series or postseason hats just for like the patch on the side. But that stuff, when I buy those kind of hats, those are like years later. It's not like it's 2 weeks later. So, and I could name you about 30 hats right now. I was talking to Johnny G about it like maybe 2 days ago that there's 30 hats right now that I'd rather get. So for them just to kind of throw double points on that Armed Forces hats after I already picked up mine, Johnny G picked up his Dodgers hats. I just can't see myself going in. And then on top of it, let's see. Oh, hey, what's up, Sam? How you doing? Still want my 50/50 pin? You ain't getting one, so get over it, Johnny. Agree. They used to have. Okay, I finally made it, buddy. Thanks for the shout out. Hey, GQ, how you doing? Shoot, I forgot what I was talking about. So I'm not happy that they did that with the double points because there's just no point in buying the hat anymore. So let's see, probably the case with that one. Let's see, they throw on stuff like double points when the hats aren't selling. Probably the case with that one. I could see that one. But I mean, from what I've seen on the feedback on like Instagram and stuff, it's been pretty good. It hasn't been too bad. So, I haven't seen. I know my buddy in Houston picked up his Houston hat. Johnny G picked up a Dodgers hat. I got the Giants, of course. So I think they've been selling pretty good. I don't really know. Let's see here. Let's show that right here. Probably the case with that one. Let's see. They throw. Okay. Let's see. Probably okay. So LG Max 73 shown a link to, I think it's Hat Club, possibly for their sale, their $25 sale. So if you haven't already checked that out, go check it out. Let me know what kind of hats there are. Right now, I would really like, there's 2 hats that I want to get on Hat Club. I want to get the Winged S hat. Did anybody pick up that hat? And then they had that Arachnid hat the other day. Those are actually pretty cool. They should have done the double points with the Timeline collection. Oh, Johnny. Thank you for reminding me. The other thing is, if you bought a certain hat in store today, you actually got one of these. The Timeline Pennant. Now, it's kind of nothing special. Switch it upside down. It's kind of special. It's like 2 feet long, but it's kind of nice just to have. And it's not as cool as the what everybody else is flexing on the internet with the New Era pinwheels, man. Those things were freaking sick. I wish I could have got a New Era pin. But so if you picked up a certain hat in store, you got this Timeline collection pennant. So this will actually be pretty good. Not sure where I'm going to put it, but this reminded me on that, Johnny. Johnny, I already told you sometimes you got to go in the store. Lids owes me 6-time late flags. Nice. San Diego Padres. Let's see which one. I think you picked up the Dodgers. I want a few ones that I want to try to get. I've only picked up a couple hats, so I still want to get that Baltimore one. The Braves had a good one. The Cubs. Hatter, dude, how did you not pick up any Timeline hats of the Cubs? Even I want some of the Timeline hats of the Cubs. So Hatter, why did you? I understand they're $40 or whatever they are, $45. Oh, that was the other thing. When I was in the store today, they did tell me that when the hat has been out for, say, a couple weeks, in store, I don't know about online because I've been having trouble getting stuff online, that you can get your 20% off in store, but online, it's not really working. Oh, that's what I was going to say earlier. I know, right? Nice. Because